Yeah, so like we said, like they made a tumult, right? Which the word there is hamar, which is raising. Then you also have which are our enemies, man. Right? Go ahead.
It says Psalms 83 and 2, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
Yeah,
and
so
consulted against thy hidden ones.
yeah, so consulting against the hidden ones is the elect, man. Like Yasha Allah, man. Alright? The same way, like back in the ancient times when they was trying to kill, like they wanted to kill all matter of fact, one example was Yahweh Shai, man. You know, what they do, they just went ahead and just started slaughtering all the kids, man. The ones that were being born at that time. So they taking crafty counsel against the hidden ones. The hidden ones is the 144, so to speak, man. You know, Yahweh Shai, but you know, but the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to protect those men in that day, man. You know, but that's why they're making all these laws and things like that. What they're trying to get rid of us, man, in hopes that this truth won't get out, man. They still making laws now, man. They trying to ban free speech, which I believe Obama already put that act in the play before he left. And it's a lot of acts that Obama signed before he left, you know, and guys are going to try to blame that on Trump, but it really wasn't even one of those guys. It's actually their bosses, man, the international bankers, you know. That's who it exactly is, man. The people that's running this society, and like Trump right now is finding out, which I think is like a big act, man. But he's finding out how he tried to shut everything down. Like he was going to just stop doing this, stop doing that. Like one of them was the healthcare, Obamacare. It was Obamacare, which how can he do that when the RFID microchip is in that bill, man? In that care. So how you gonna shut that down? When that's all prophecy, man. It's just like a big. That's just another thing for them to blind you from what's really going on in society, man. All right. I wish I could put the camera on that bitch. That's our enemies walking past, man.
It says, verse 4, it says, they have said, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Yeah, so what they do, they cut the people on this sign off from the top tribe Judah all the way down to Issachar. They cut them off from being a nation. Because right now, none of these people on this sign know that they're Israelites, man. All right? That's why we out here in these highways and byways teaching our people, you know, that we're the Israelites of the Bible, man. But they came together to cut us off as a nation so that the name Israel would not be no more in remembrance, man. All right, the Israel's a people, they got it as a land. So that's why they set them damn demons up, them gutter rats, them Amalekites, to be over there in our land, man. And not just that, like it's a calendar, not a calendar, it's a map that I saw a while back, and it was a globe, and they had the slave trade, right? And what was it like how they did the slave trade, but it was the directions that they took. Now on that map they had, I believe it said Judah, the land of Judah, or something to that effect. If it didn't say Judah, I don't want to give out no wrong information, so I'm gonna look it up again. But I know that it even said Israel and Judah. And then about 4 years after that, like in the future, they wiped the whole name off that map, man. So that's prophecy right there, man. And that's what the prophet just read. You know? Because I remember seeing that map, and after like a couple years, it might have been 10 years later, but they had wiped the name Judah or Israel off, man. But those people know exactly who they were taking out of that land, man.
It's Isaiah chapter 61, verse. I started one again. It's Isaiah 61 and 1. It says, the Spirit of the Lord power is upon me, because the Lord have anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. It says he had.
Meek of the Israelites, man. Right? Because we're the meekest people on this earth. We're not the ones going around trying to kill everything off the face of the earth, man, like Esau's doing right now. Right? If you really look at Jake, man, we're really humble people, man. You know, until you push us to the point where we gotta get out of character. But for the most part, Jake is humble, man. You know, Esau just wake up in the morning wanting to kill shit. I mean, they meditate on that shit, man. They sleep, you know.
Yeah, I was just like, I was looking up the word meek in Isaiah 61:1. It says poor, humble, afflicted, needy. You know, because basically we're the people in the society that need help. We need a savior. You know, our power to come basically redeem us, like my brother was bringing out earlier. You know, the so-called white man in the other nations. You know, they don't need that because they're already in power.
Matter of fact, the so-called white man, he's not poor. He's doing very well right now, man. He's not financially in buying at all, man. All right.
Now I was gonna say, if you go to him, it says depressed figuratively mind circumstances. You know, and that's you know, like me and the brother, we was talking about our personal situations like earlier, like we're the definition. You know what I'm saying? You know, as far as at our job or living situations and all that, you know what I mean? We like, well, I don't know.
But yeah, man, like the brother said, like Jake Presley, man. Like we're meek, man. We're the definition of being meek, man. Where he just read. Alright? That's the definition, man. And if you look at any Jake in the society, the only Jake that's not meek right now, which so to speak, would be them niggas that sold their soul, man. Because right now they don't want for nothing, man. You know? But all that's gonna come to an end too, man, because they're gonna be held susceptible to the same. Well, they're gonna have to drink of the cup, man. You know, that they think that they don't have to drink of, man. They think because they rub shoulders with Esau, they cool. And they family gonna be cool, man. You know? So going that out.
It's Isaiah 61:1. It says, the Spirit of the Lord power is upon me, because the Lord have anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath set me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
Right, so who's the brokenhearted, man, in this society, man? Right? Who's in captivity in this society, man? It's something about the Israelites, man. Right? Because you have Esau and all these other nations, man, they're not brokenhearted, man. You know? Like us, man, we're like basically physically and mentally destroyed. I'm not gonna say more mentally destroyed, man, than physically. Because for one, we don't know who we are on this side. You tell somebody in these streets right now that that's who they are, they can't fathom that, man. They'll look at you like you got 10 horns on your head or something like that, man. You know? Yeah, kind. They like, yo, where he was smoking, where he was drinking. I'm an Israelite. They look at them damn gutter rats as being the real Jews, man. You know? Like I was telling this damn lady, man, a while back. I'm like, yo, man, I'm an Israelite, whatever. She's like, oh, you're Jewish? I said, no, I ain't no Jewish, man. I said, if you want to say, I said, I'll be a Jew. And Jew, the word Jew comes from Judah, which is the top tribe, man. So, and another thing about that whole Jewish thing, you know, ish is a suffix, meaning something that's trying to be like the authentic thing, but it's not, man. So just like you calling a grown man childish, man, right? You're not saying that man is actually a child. You're saying that he's acting like a child, man. So when you put the word Jew and ish together, they're trying to be like the real Jews, right? When they're doing a horrible ass job, man. Okay? That's like they let homosexual acts go on over there, man. And I was watching on the news, I think it was Russia Today, a while back when they had a gay pride parade in the land of Israel, man. Yeah, cut. In the capital.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, they got new beaches, police reports, you know, I mean, all kinds of abominations that, you know, if Israel, that land was, you know, the holy land and pure and all that stuff, those people were the, you know, pure people and all that, they wouldn't be letting that stuff like slide like that. But that just goes to show you that, you know, they're just perpetrating a fraud. They're you know, basically doing identity theft, what you would call now. They're acting like they're the real Jews, but they're really not. They're real Israelites. They're not. They call themselves Israelis.
And where is Israeli in the Bible, man? Where is Israeli in the scriptures, man? You know? And they're just, hold on. Let me bring this out real quick. I'm talking about it. And this is another way how you know those people, you know, aren't the real, authentic Jews, man. And another thing, man. If they were the real Jews right now, they would be living in peace. The whole planet would be living in peace, man. And wouldn't be no wars right now, man. Everybody would be happy. The land would be, you know, we have land Sabbaths, you know. They would honor regular Sabbath, you know. But this is the book of Revelations, chapter 2, verse 9. It says, I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. So that's right there letting you know, man. The people on the sign ain't the ones going around talking about they're the real Jews, man. All right? The only people that's right now talking about that they're the real Jews is them damn crackers over there in Israel, man. And they call themselves Israeli, man. All right? They call themselves Israeli, which I never saw the word Israeli in the scriptures, man. You know? Matter of fact, it says, go to 3 and 9 real quick. Just to bring out a quick point. It says, behold, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and 9. It says, behold, I will make them the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee, man. You know, so that right there is that you know that the Most High, like when the time, once he destroys this place and everything like that, he's going to make those same people that's to perpetrate, saying that they're the people on his side, they're going to worship at our feet, man. All right? And he said they're the synagogue of Satan. So the damn devils, man. All right?
Yo, come here, yo. Come here.
I just wanted to bring that quick point out.
This is Isaiah.
You started drawing, right?
That's a fucking mall bite for you, man. Fucking gooch.
This is Isaiah 61 and 2. It says, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn. It says to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord, so meaning it's going to be a certain time when the Lord is going to come back and redeem his people. It says, in the day of vengeance, because this guy right here, this is the real image of the one who the world calls Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. This is Yahushua. His real name is Yahushua. Like we've been basically brainwashed that the Lord looked like this. This dude isn't gonna save us. When you look in the book of Revelations, the first chapter, you know, you see these scriptures right here. It tells you what the Lord looked like. It tells you that he had his head and his hairs were white like wool. It says that his feet were the color of burnt brass. This dude right here, he don't have these features. So that goes to show that everything, you know, that we've been taught in church and all that stuff was basically a lie, because they're not telling you the true image. They're not telling you, like what I just read, this is in the Old Testament, it's telling you the character and what the Lord is going to do to his
I ain't running tonight. Ooh, I ain't running tonight.
So basically, like, if you go into a church right now, man, you know, you walk into a church, and I'll spit and piss on this sign right here, man. But this is the image of the Lord, man. All right? This guy's name right here is Cesare Boucher, man, which is a fucking faggot, basically, right? And he lived, what time period was that? About the 1500s, when they had a show called The Borgiers, man. This guy's part of the first crime family the first crime family, right? Oh, it's locked. So you have where's it? Alright, this is you have his name is Caesar Boucher, right? These are the things that this man did, man.